What is going on, everybody? Welcome late to the game with me, Captain Tim Subi. This guy right here. This guy. This guy. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great Monday. Gonna be playing some Madden. It's the Monday after the Super Bowl. If you're a 49ers fan, I'm sorry. If you're a Chiefs fan, congratulations, I suppose, to your now obvious dynasty. Let's see how Harbaugh does against you guys next year. I never got my stuff from the last stream, so the Super Bowl stuff I didn't get it. Didn't get the packs, even though I unlocked them. Never got them. So don't know what that's about. Then I find out that the new player that we're gonna get, that I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute, if it's out, I believe it is a free safety. So it's like, shit, I got a card earlier that I should have put on a left tackle, and instead I put it on a free safety. So CMC's 92. Got Jerry Rice, obviously. Been rocking the Kyle. Like I said, I got the Malik Hooker. I need to get it right outside next. It's time to, demo him to 2. And I need to get a left end. It's time to demo him. I think there was one more thing. I guess not. So let's go in here. I love how everybody that was saying already, oh, we're going to be talking about Mahomes as being GOAT. Like, guys, come on. He's only halfway up Brady's branch. Like, he is in talks for being one of the best. I could see him beating all those records easily, yes. 100%. Anyone that says otherwise is just a hater. And I'm not a hater. I just spit hot truth. Hot truth. $86 plus. Come on. 95. This is the greatest pack ever. Fuck, man. It's only worth 221 training. That's a straight motherfucker right there. I'm sorry. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Apologize. Hold on. Alright. Man, dude, I don't have luck on any of these things. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I have not been having pack luck lately. No luck at all. I don't know what it is. Let's go real quick. I just want to see something. Just because I've been getting a lot. I'm a little intrigued. That would be a pretty badass left tackle. It's like 60,000. It's 60,000 to complete that set, basically. If I do this and then I do the other 89s are about 20 each, 20K each. It's about 60,000. All right. Actually, I need to. Why is. I had a feeling I was going to be one of those that end up with a bug. Oh, maybe not. Gonna refund all about that. All right. So, I need to make notes real quick. what that is he's got freight train and Marvy Apprentice. And then Kyle Pitts has tight end apprentice. All right, I'm gonna refund all of that. All right. So we're going to go in here. And we're going to go to MCS Finalist Player Pack. And we're going to add all. So when you do this, you should be getting the player item that the winners have made. Wes R. Henry. Henry won, so his is going to have an extra ability bucket. And then you get all of the other players that you put into this back. Excuse me. Which for me is fine, but I just need the Jonathan Taylor and the Kyle Pitts more than anything. So we're gonna redeem the set. So let's open the champion pack. Oh, they actually did do the animation. Damn. Alright, so these are the two that I need to immediately fuck with. Got those two done. And then we're going to open this up. And so that was Wes's. If Wes had won, this would have had the extra ability bucket. You can still pick it. I know a lot of people like this card from the past. It's one of the more famous out of position cards in Madden. So, yeah. Alright, hold on. We got all of that back. Alright, and then here's the last one. This one we're going to be going with is the Dolan Parham out of position. That's who we're going to be rocking. Man, it kills me about... This fucking murders me about Malik Hooker being... And I think that guy that I got when I got him, I think he's B&D. Should have gotten an LT. I should have gotten the left tackle. Let's see where he's gonna fit in here in a second. So all of that is activated again. We're gonna go defense. Which one is this? Present. I might need him. I might need him. I'm gonna leave for just a second. This is a milestone, right? Okay, no, we don't need him no more. We don't need him in that position anymore. Okay, cool. So we're not going to use him there anymore. He is no longer... I keep forgetting. What does he have? How much does he have? Just the one, right? The 1 point. Okay. Him having that fucking... Ooh, him having the pick artist. Him having that pick artist. Man, him having that pick artist is really crucial. Oh no, I feel like I'm gonna have to figure something out with this Malik Hooker. I hate how it does that. Why does it always do that? I didn't want it to deactivate him. I just was putting him. I was, whatever. Making the team better should make that occur. I shouldn't deactivate his status on what abilities I have active. Excuse me. Man, I still need a right guard. I wish I could have got. Man, I wish I would have known about that left tackle. It's a BND card. I know it is. I know for a fact it's a BND card. Oh. I wonder. I wonder. He's never going to be starter. So let's go in here. And let's actually, like, refund it. Okay, so now I should, oops. I should be able to go up here. There we go. Yeah, so many subs in at linebacker. He'll have that pick artist on. Oh my god, look at that. Free safety, wide receiver, my linebacker, QB. Free safety. That's so funny. Okay. So we gotta do 2 challenges, it looks like. Yeah. I hate doing these things. Let's do a solo battle. Actually, let's check the marketplace first. I forgot to do that. bit of a drop for Zeiler. So we'll do 280. Man, look at that haste on. How much is the risk it right now. Can't risk it. Well, think about this one here. I might wait to go a little bit higher. We'll see. What's it we needed to do? We're just gonna do rookie mode because I'm trying to get this stuff done, but I'm also trying to figure a few things out with this team.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Now they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10. At the 28-yard line.
They will look to throw. Montana. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule.
Under pressure, they got him again. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyle Pitts, 61 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
It's complete. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Montana. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find some...
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line, because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
That's caught. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Stiff-armed him. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Montana. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find
touchdown. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now.
That ball is caught on the full extension down by the Hall of Famer Rice. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, to be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions. And now they're up 20.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the outside.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I'm a little confused by that.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyle Pitts, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have opened the lead up to 30.
I gotta do this a couple more times after this.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This 2nd and 4. Montana. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. That's laid out deep for Rice. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jerry Rice, 65 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Make them feel like I stepped off the gas. Make the computer feel like that. Next touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
I'm going to do to you what the Dolphins should have done.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Also,
the Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Take that from the Cardinals fan.
1st and 10 for Montana and company. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
I'm scared.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. To the sideline and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He doesn't want that. He's taking a knee. He doesn't want that.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
That. Absurd.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome...
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyle Pitts, 75 yards. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive?
Never gonna get
75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it?
Man, I don't understand how I'm gonna do it. I don't know.
Defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Am I right? Am I right?
Play action. It's Montana. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9. Here's Montana to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards are pouring it on.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
They couldn't see as you lean back in your chair and you it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll set up a throw. Incomplete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Course for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Able to make something out of nothing. nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and go.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be a third and about 13. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Plenty of fumbles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Breaks through the contact, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but
I just gotta make sure one thing. Okay. We did that.
For this defense all game long, I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
With Kyler, but then I decided against it.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation,
trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
That's what he has.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Should have dragged him down inside. That would have been a 150%. Ooh, 2 team captain tokens. And a competitive. Alright, let's see. We got 800, we got 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 20,000. That's not bad. 2 captain tokens. We'll do those other 2 packs in a second. Does that mean? Probably not, but we're going to go check. Let's update the opponents. Wouldn't that be cool if I can upgrade both of them again? I just have 2 tokens. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the strategy item is. Nope. Give me something good here, please. Of course, it's the literal last. Literal last. Well, we're 13,000 experience away from the 94 overall, which is probably going to be a left tackle now. Oh my god, I'm like so close. Oops. Well, the next one I play, the next solo battle I do, I should definitely get this in one go. It's 16 in one go. What a lame reward for this. That's why I haven't really done it much. Do sort of want this, but this just killed it for me. See something here. Alright guys, I think actually that's pretty much it. We're gonna get more stuff tomorrow. Get going on your solos. Man, I'm still going, like, don't be me and put them off. I still got quite a bit of fucking legends to go through, because, oh, you know what? You know what we should look at real quick? Because I was just thinking about this. Ultimate Legends is coming up. First of all. Just in case anyone didn't know. I still got this one to do too. On this one, man, I'm probably going to end up with a 95. We'll see. Man, that Legends, though, I think it's going to end up being, what's it called? I don't see myself getting... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be Jared Allen again. I'm just going to get the updated Jared Allen. I'm going to update Jared Allen to 94, 95. Check one more time. I'm looking for some like wow me in price, because if it's like I'm just not willing to spend a lot right now. Like I want a Will Hernandez, but I don't want him for 200,000. Around 160, I would do it, but not 200,000. Worst that happens is I don't get it. Wouldn't it be cool if I did? Yeah, do your solos. Go through solo battles when you get a chance. Get your free cards. You should be able to get. I'm behind, so you should be able to get at least to probably at this point with free cards, no money spent, other than buying the game, pre-ordering the deluxe edition. You probably should be able to get to at least a 94, maybe a 95. Because I'm at 93, so probably about a 94, 95 would be realistic in my guess. But yeah, shout out to everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I will be on again tomorrow for a bit. Probably doing some Elden Ring. If not, I will be doing some more Madden because of all the new drops. We're getting stuff all week. But yeah, until then, you guys stay safe and take care. And I will see you guys soon. I'm out of here, guys, and later.